Now, let's reflect millions of shoppers are facing empty shelves, perhaps for weeks to come. At least 2 supermarket chains have started to ration their fruit and veg, salad in particular, because of shortages of fresh produce. Asda and Morrison's yesterday putting a cap on items including tomatoes, peppers, cucumbers, lettuce, salad, broccoli, cauliflower and raspberries. Quite a long list. Well, during the winter months, of course, Britain imports the bulk of those crops from Spain and Morocco, but the harvest there have been hit by floods, even snow and hail, what they call a perfect storm. UK farmers now cutting back on production too because of the soaring price of gas and fertiliser needed to grow crops in terms of polytunnels and greenhouses. Well, let's reflect. We're going to speak to Jack Carson in a moment. He's at the National Farming Union Conference in Birmingham. But first, let's speak to Will Hollis, who's been talking to shoppers trying to cope with the empty shelves in Lincoln. Have they managed to find anything there in Lincoln?
Yes, well, I'm stood outside of Morrison's, which is one of the 2 supermarkets that's decided to ration certain fruit and veg. Here at Morrison's, they're rationing, in particular, cucumbers, tomatoes and peppers. So if you go into this supermarket and many other supermarkets around the country, you'll see little signs that says you can only buy 2 of this item. The other supermarket where you'll find that this is a problem is Asda, where there's actually more foods that you are rationed on, but you can actually buy more of them. So, for example, as you were saying, cauliflowers and raspberries at Asda, you can get 3 of them. And I've been standing out here in quite a busy area, lots of people coming from the local university, but also people coming into Lincoln City because this is their local supermarket, and asking them, how is that shortage of fruit and veg going to affect the way that you might eat in the coming weeks?
I do understand if there aren't tomatoes, I think it's fairer to ration them than let somebody buy them all. It's not probably going to affect me a great deal. I do feel for those who would need to buy more of them.
I mean, I'll probably just end up getting ready meals, to be honest, because it's not really sustainable financially for me.
Because there's going to be restrictions on how much you can buy, I'm going to have to buy frozen fruits and vegetables rather than fresh ones, which will impact the quality of my cooking.
I think it's quite insulting because it's almost the idea people can't be trusted to buy certain things, be responsible with it, and I think it should be completely up to us.
Now, we haven't heard anything from other supermarkets. We haven't heard anything from other supermarkets, including Tesco, as to whether they're going to make the decision to ration in. But British Retail Consortium has said that supermarkets are adept to managing supply chain issues and are working with farmers to ensure that customers are able to access a wide range of fresh produce. And of course, this all sits at the back of different problems with supply chains within the UK, including, for example, eggs. It's been a bit of a problem with eggs for a while. So I think some people are getting quite used to seeing some empty shelves there, Mark.